Listen, let's get right into it. I'm gonna figure out why these men don't belong in relationships.
No. I think you can be provoked.
Yes. The people
And
that
I
shot
think
50
that-
Cent 9 times, I'm pretty sure he
And I
provoked
think
them.
that there are
but they had to
times.
try to kill a nigga.
I think there are times when men push it to the fucking limit,
Let's
and
say
you
people.
get what you came for.
Let's say people.
No.
People.
No.
You going down this hill?
I'm going. This
Are you,
is.
are you ready? If I cut it.
I stand. Here we go.
Okay. Shout out to my boy. I ain't him. I'm warning you. If I cut this clip.
You niggas deserve to be in prison or 6 feet under. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.
Well, see,
I'm just gonna
I
go
tried.
ahead and say it. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. And yeah, there's an entire show called Snapped that's been on air for like 15 years.
Yeah.
That's about this very issue.
So you're
Y'all
saying-
push, and then when somebody snaps, then it's like, oh, you're so angry. Oh my God, you're
don't think they
homicidal.
get pushed?
Oh my God, you slapped me.
Well, you don't think men get pushed every day. I'll tell you about my life every week. You don't
Okay.
think men get pushed every day?
Okay, so I saw this on Twitter too. They said that men sacrifice their happiness a lot for women in relationships.
Oh, I can answer that though. Listen, I think that a lot of men put on this costume in order to be inside of a relationship, and that's not good. Honestly, that's not good. Be who you are. Like, you're putting on the perception of what you think a man is, or what you think a partner is, or a good partner, somebody that, this woman will fall in love with. Speaking from personal experience, my dad, when he was dating my mom, he used to take her out like shopping and on vacations and stuff when he was courting her. And come to find out, he's an introvert. Like, the whole time he's just putting on this facade because he wanted to date her. Like, he's a homebody for real, but in the dating phases, he's putting on this image of like, oh, I go out, I shop, I go on vacations, and I go to all these places. But in real life, like, he likes to be at home and spend time with his family. Nothing more, nothing less. So that's why men sacrifice their happiness, because they're putting on a facade just to be in a relationship with a woman.
It's a man, a perfect man Sunday. I'm wake up a little late. It's gonna be 12 o'clock. You're gonna hit the NFL countdown. You're gonna turn the game. You're gonna shut the fuck up. You watch the game. After your team wins, you go into the bar, celebrate with your boys. Good night. Now, add a woman to that. Why are you waking up so late? Oh, we should do this today. Like, when the Ravens play at 1 o'clock. I mean, you're just gonna sit here and watch NFL all day all by yourself. Why you want to do that by yourself? Why you buying some fucking pizza? You don't want nothing. Give you a salad. Try a salad. Like, no. So now we sitting there like, man. I mean, the salad. I only watch half of the game. Hey, I have a real story. Lamar Jackson's highlight against the Bengals when he did a spin move and guess who missed it?
Hey, let me say this. Men are emotionally attracted to their homeboys. I know that's going to be, hey, whoa. And there's a lot of men that are emotionally attracted to their homeboys, and they're physically attracted to women. Honestly, if this is like sacrificing your happiness because of 16 weeks out of a year, you have to do this, and now you're saying you're sacrificing your happiness in the overall relationship, don't be in a relationship. Be single. Why can't you be single? I don't think I understand, like, why not be single in some of these situations right here. Plus, I'm almost certain that if you gave her some time throughout the week and communicated with her, hey, babe, Sundays are my days. I would really appreciate it if on Sundays I just get the day to myself. I'm pretty sure she'd be like, hey, you know what? No problem. I'll do something else, or, maybe we can spend some time on Saturday, carve out some time Tuesday, Wednesday afternoon, something like that. You spending time with your girlfriend has you feeling this type of way? You need to be single or date your homeboys.
This guy, because somebody was there like, oh, I mean, they winning by 20 points. This really ain't the game. You could just chill with me. Nah, I'm gonna watch the whole game, and I missed it. I get on to like, oh my God, Lamar's the GOAT. What happened? It don't hit the same when you're watching the highlights, because you knew something about to happen.
Okay, so what I will concede on to that point, I think
I was getting paid to get podcast, so not cutting my money.
what I will say, and I said this before on the show, and I said in my personal life, women can do a better job of giving men space. Because for women, and this is something that, and I've said this before on the show, it's fascinating to me that men date women and women date men and men don't date men and women don't date women. But women are up here with thoughts and reactions and blah, blah, blah. When you say something, it's literally right here with it. It's right here with it. You said what you said, and you meant exactly what you meant, and that's what it is. So for you, when you say, no, I just want to stay home and watch the game today, for us, Well, why you want to stay home? Why don't you want to be with me? Who else is over there? What else are you doing? Why can't we be together right now? Where for y'all, it's just quite literally, I just want to sit and
Facts.
watch the game.
It's not that deep. I will admit,
Very simple.
Not that deep.
Pretty simple.
It's hard for us to do. And ladies, and I say this, when a man asks you for a little space, it's literally just that simple.
Like our favorite show.
You ain't gonna get no pick me brownie points, but she absolutely right though. It's right here. Don't look too much into it. It's right here. Can men express themselves a little better? Probably so. But it's right here. Not here. Leave it here. Don't bring it here. Definitely not up here. Keep it here.
If we watch on Mondays,
just,
she gonna sit there and cry in front of his door every night. The nigga said he wants some space. So while he's sleeping, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, we're watching The Family Chantel with Pedro and Chantel, and so they have a house, and Pedro has left the master bedroom and staying in a guest room.
Why did he get the apartment? You can't sleep because there's a hounding dog outside the fucking door.
That's what he said. He says he sounds like a crying
Exactly.
dog.
No.
And I think that again, ladies, just, and I have learned this lesson personally. Just let him breathe. Just give him a minute.
3 things we got from here.
Yeah.
Let the man breathe.
Yeah. That's rule number 1.
Number 2.
Get you some business.
You can.
You know what I mean? While he's busy breathing, go ahead, no problem. Get his Cash App and go out and get your nails done.
Well, why you gotta get my Cash App?
It's one day a week.
If you don't want to do that, go to brunch with your friends.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that, go walk around outside and play
That's
with
a
the
good thing.
dog.
Yeah, have
Whatever.
friends.
I think it's one day a week though, so I don't understand why everybody can't sacrifice time throughout the week and compromise in different situations. Relationships are all about compromise. So if you communicate, hey babe, Sundays is me time. And to be honest with you fellas, you don't even need to do all of what he's saying. I get it. You might like football, celebrate with your friends and high five at the bar. Watch the game with your friends even. And then, fellas, I've been here for 2 hours, 3 hours. I got to go back home. I got to head back home because I got a lady at home. And we're going to do X, Y, and Z. Or if you want to take that as your entire day, take that as your entire day. But like I said, take some time throughout the week to give to your partner. And the same thing for women. Ladies, I gotta go. Or, this is my lady time. I'll have it set out, blah, 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 blah. Make Sunday your lady time. If you know your man is into football, make Sunday your lady time. Collectively, y'all all might have men that are into football or whatever the case may be. Try to make that your lady time. And then come together after you have all made that sacrifice and dedicated time out or whatever, and they come together in a compromise, but only after communicating. This seems like a communication issue. And they also need to date the same sex. I don't understand why people don't date the same sex more often. Date the same sex for the emotional, have sex with the opposite sex for the physical. That makes sense to me.
Please have friends.
That's what
Your
I'm
man
saying.
can't be your best friend.
Women, you have to get your own business. Being all up in your niggas shit, where you at, who you at. Find something to do.
I don't
because
mind if you're
ultimately,
twerking by eggs.
men
At
appreciate a woman who has something to do besides him, where she's not his biggest hobby.
What are
So
they
go
talking
do
about?
that. Go do that.
Mr.
It'll help
Candleman, how do you
everybody.
feel about this?
What'd you say, Jazz? No, she said, you said women or men like to.
I said women need to find hobbies outside of their nigga.
Oh yeah, facts. I agree. Yeah, they just gotta find. I think both people gotta find things to do. You can't solely just focus on that one person the whole time. It'll drive you crazy. So I feel
Because
like
when they say, I need space to watch the football game, if all you do is him, you're going to be freaking
Yeah,
mixed up in the
yeah,
game.
yeah.
Meanwhile, go
Yeah.
learn how to braid your hair. Nobody wants to watch football.
I'm not gonna force. See, that's another thing.
Nobody
We're
wants
not
to
gonna
watch
force
football.
you to do
Yeah.
anything you don't want to do.
Yeah.
Now, I gotta go to fucking museums and shit that I hate.
Yeah.
But that's because you've put on a disguise to be in a relationship. That's because you've decided though that I'm gonna put on this facade. I bet in your courting phases you went ahead and you went to museums and went to farmers markets and other things like that. But if you never put that disguise on in your relationship, she would not be expecting those things. If you laid it down clear cut and dry, hey, this is not for me. I'm not gonna do this in a relationship. If that means you don't end up with her, that's fine. But the idea of sacrificing your happiness in a relationship is because you put on a disguise in the courting stage, didn't set that boundary, and now 3 years down the line, you're resentful because you're always going out on Saturdays. If you was into college football, you always going out on Sundays. If you were into pro football, when you started dating, you should have made that clear and be known as a boundary in your relationship. And it would continue on and you would have happiness for the rest of your life. But instead what happens is people make these compromises and put on disguises and never set the boundaries clear. And later on in the relationship, it becomes resentful. So, back when y'all were dating, of course, you took 2 Sundays, 3 Sundays or whatever. You took her out to brunch or whatever, and your team was playing. But you never set hey, I'm a big football guy. I love me some football. So from 1 to 2 or from 3 to 7 or whatever, I'm going to be watching my favorite team. I'm going to be doing this. Or, hey, I like to go to museums, or I like to go get my nails done. This is what I like to do. Set that boundary early. If they can't take that, if Sundays mean something special to them, let's say they're like church going or something like that, and they can't compromise with like football or whatever, don't court each other. But if you set that relationship boundary at the beginning, in the courting phases, you wouldn't be going through this. That whole idea of sacrifice and happiness is bullshit. Take the disguise off.
So y'all hate me? Y'all hate the
No, I mean, some musicians are lit. But hey, you want to go see Butterflies today?
You just gotta make it interesting, I think. There's a lot of things you can do. The football game's only from like 1 p.m.
to 4. After that, after the game's over, I'm cool. What we doing now? I mean, the football I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a degenerate. I have gambled on.
Yeah, I have you got 4 to 8. Then you got the 8:30 game to go to about what? 11:30.
I ain't shit. The FanDuel app is open right now. I bet on about 20 games today.
Shit, come up.
I'm trying. Hey, look, I ain't shit. I'm betting on college. I'm betting on like small teams. I'm like, yeah. So
you're a degenerate.
Bethune-Cookman could beat.
So
I'm betting on that.
Literally,
and then football season is only like a few months. So
what the fuck? They came back. Oh, see, I'm put this down.
See, literally right here, he's just saying that he likes football. If you like football, set that boundary in your relationship, and then I promise you, if you have a willing and able partner to compromise with, this wouldn't be an issue. But if it is an issue, just don't date them or date your homeboys. But hey, I could be wrong. I'm not wrong. We should probably start dating people of the same sex. Emotionally, physically, you get the gist.